there, YouTube. This is Matt, and I'm the Access and Excel Maniac. I'm here to teach you a few things about the many things that I've learned about Excel and Access over the years. Just to tell you a little bit about myself, I've been using Access and Excel for well over 25 years, and maybe even longer than that. I hate to admit that. And I've learned a few things along the way. I've also learned people tend to get really scared of these programs, and there's really no need to be. So I've created this series of videos, or started creating this series of videos, to get you into the scene and get you familiar with the tools. So there's 3 different levels of videos that I'll be doing: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. Pick the ones that are available to you or most appropriate for you, and you can use this and do this in the piece. This is going to be a beginner video for Excel, so this is assuming that you've never used Excel before. And so in Excel, when you open a spreadsheet, it's going to look a little something like this. And let's talk through this real quick. You've got your file menu, and this is your basic kind of file menu stuff that you have. This is where you could do a new sheet, you could open existing ones, you could save copy, you could send, you could print, you can see all the different files that you've got. Additionally, you've got your home menu here, and this is what it typically looks like. Your menu may look a little bit different depending on what version of Excel you're using. I see a lot of different formatting tools here. I can make things bold, I can center things, I can change where they are on the piece. I've got my insert menu, which is where I can go to insert various items. Pivot tables are really useful that we'll talk about in some of the more intermediate and advanced ones. Tables, pictures, all these different good things. Page layout is nothing more than what your page looks like. Formulas are a way to actually access different formulas and use different things, although they can be accessed in a number of different ways. Your data tab lets you manipulate different data options that you have. Again, this is going to be more advanced or intermediate type things. Your review, your view, your automate, these are different tools that we'll cover in different pieces. If you've never been in Excel before, you should know that these little boxes that you see are what we call cells. And a cell is defined basically by a row and a column. So the rows in Excel are all numbered. So you see here on the left hand side, they're number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, etc. Blah blah blah. And you see the columns are numbered with letters. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I can refer to a cell in Excel by the column name and the row number. So this one would be column A, row 1 or row 2. This is A2. And you can see up here, this is the descriptor bar, and it shows me that I'm in A2. And if I go down 1, I'm now still in column A, and I'm in row 3. So this is A3. This is column B3. This is column C3, etc., etc. So rows and columns are how we refer to things. If you also look, you see that there's text that you can see here. And when I click on it, there's what this is called the formula bar up here. And this is really useful because not only can you use it to type formulas in, which you can or you don't always have to use, but also it actually shows you what's actually in that cell. So if I click here, I see it says John Anderson or Anderson, John. I see this says 10/25/1944. I see the instrument is vocals. But when I click here, oh goodness, I've got something new. This is a formula. And I can see this is a formula because it's got the equal sign in it. So all formulas in Excel start with an equal sign. And this particular formula is for the month. So it says get the month. And where is it getting the month from? It's getting it from B2, which is my birthday day. So this is just a way, and this one pulls out the day. So I can pull out the month and day. So that's your very quick introduction to Excel. Again, remember, things are organized by cells. Cells are identified by the column they're in, so A, B, C, D, E, or the row that they're in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we identify it that way. So here we are identifying B2, which refers to column B, cell 2, which is that cell right there. Here we're referring to B2 as well, and it's column B, cell 2. As I go down, that's B3, B4, B5, etc. Hope this gets you off to the right start, and stay tuned for my next video. Thanks.